Okay, here we go. Hi. Hello. It's a little late, a little later than usual for me. But I thought that I would do something kind of fun. I went out today and I shot a video, and a new video. I've not premiered it yet or aired it or anything like that. I didn't upload it anywhere, and so I thought I would let you be the first. Those of you who are up this late. I don't know. It's late here. It's probably not late. It's 10 o'clock here. So I am not going to be on for very long, but I wanted to show you the video and I wanted to read some of the comments that I'm getting texted here. Yes, there we go. Just got your notification that you're live. Awesome, David Axtons. Is that a misprint? I've never heard of that name. Other than going back and forth via text. I don't know if this is right or not. David is on right now. Sweet. What else we got here? Ezra said he's going to watch. Thank you, Ezra. Appreciate that. Hello, Shane Patterson. Oh, look at this. A whole bunch of new comments here. This is great. Thank you, everybody, for doing this. Good evening, he says. I bought one of your Pooters and received it Monday. Loving it. Awesome, Shane says. I got to get up early in the morning because I got to do this podcast for this. This guy reached out to me who has a podcast called the Mike O'Meara Show. I think I got that right. They're in Washington, D.C., and this guy uploaded a video to YouTube, the Mike O'Meara Show, and he just titled it Jack Vale. I forget how did I find out about it? I think one of the producers or something of the show reached out to me and was like, hey, this our host really, really likes your stuff and he wants to talk to you. And then I went to go check out the show, and what I didn't know was that he had already a few days ago, they did a podcast, and he's like telling everybody, who can tell me what this is? And showed off the Pooter and started making noises with it. He needs a little help, a little guidance. So I got back to them and I said, I'll do it. And so that is going to be tomorrow morning. What time? I'm trying to think. I got to do it at 7 my time. So if you're in California, it's 5 o'clock. So be sure that you're right there at 5 o'clock. Got to set your alarm, get up in the morning, listen to it. Just kidding. I know you're not going to do that. But I'm going to give him a hand figuring this out. This is the Pooter, and I'm going to explain it exactly to him and give him some tips and pointers and give him like a personal Pooter tutorial early in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning is a little too early for me, if you want to know the truth. But I'm going to do it because I think he has a good show, and I'm interested, and seems like a really fun host, fun guy. My nose is itchy. But I'm not going to do one of those nose itch deals where you have to, the only way you can get is to stick your pinky up there and swipe it around and do like your own private little COVID test. I'm not going to do that because that would be disgusting. Ariel Nolan, hello. She says, can you say hi to me on the live? Yes, I can. Hi, Ariel. Barry sent me this. Poop emojis. Just a bunch of poop emojis. Hello, Barry. That's appropriate, I guess. Diego Garcia. Jack, do your SpongeBob impression. Okay. I don't really do a SpongeBob impression. Just so you know. I've said that I do in the past, and my kids say that I'm wrong. Are any of my kids out there? Hello, Jackson, Jasmine, anybody? If you hear me, they're probably upstairs by now, going to bed. I used to do the SpongeBob impression, and it was kind of like embarrassing, I guess. I couldn't quite get it right, but I would keep trying. So I was trying to like combine it with something else. I'm ready. See, that's a little off. I'm working on it. I'm working on SpongeBob. Patrick. It's possible. You can hear the tone in there, right? It's a little bit something there. Just got to work on it a little bit more. I'm trying. Diego Garcia. That's actually kind of sucks. Okay, let me see. Corey. What's up, Corey? He says, I bought a few of your Pooters because I use them so much. They're great. It's always wonderful to get odd and uncomfortable responses from people while using it. This is what I got today. I went to Walmart in my hometown of where we live, of Franklin, Tennessee. I shouldn't have said that because I have to shop there. I try to go on the outskirts of town when I can to like neighboring communities and cities, but sometimes I just don't want to go that far. But it's smart because if you go on the outskirts of town and not the place where you shop on a regular basis, because I go to Walmart on a regular basis. You could do a lot of stuff, by the way, these days at Walmart. I was talking about it to my sons today who were with me, helping me get a video at Walmart. And I'll have to, someday I'm going to have to go live while we are actually shooting at Walmart. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? So you can see like how we do everything and like what all the secrets are and stuff. Anyway, you can do everything you want to do now at Walmart. We walk into our Walmart in Franklin, Tennessee, and man, you can walk out of there with not only stuff, but you could walk out of there with a haircut. Your belly's full because you ate at the Walmart Chinese buffet inside. I mean, I'm not making that up. You get your Chinese food, you get your haircut, you could get your nails done in there. You can, there's a lot of stuff you could do in there. Walmart is like become like the one-stop shop. It's amazing. Okay, let me see what else. So if you want to do this texting thing, please do it. I'm going to read some of these texts here real quick. Okay, somebody wrote to me. I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing your name, so please bear with me. Ibrahim Batuk. That's my best guess. I hope that's good. He says he's watching live. Awesome. Thank you for watching. Is a Pooter tutorial called a Pootorial? Mike Howe said that, and actually Mike is being kind of funny there, but it actually is called the Pootorial. In fact, that used to be the title of it on YouTube. And I would give people an actual tutorial, and I'd be like, all right, here's the deal. The reason mine is different and you don't want to knock off is because of this lip right here. See how it goes over the rubber? It fits in this little groove and creates an airtight seal. It's very, very cool. Now, when you first get it, you might get these like weird like little squeakers, like those little ones like that. But you got to get familiar with it. You got to play with it. It's like anything. It's like picking up a clarinet for the first time. Yeah, you could blow on it and make some noise, but you got to practice with it before you can make the kind of noises you're wanting to make, right? It's the same thing with the Pooter. I can do the loud, deep tones and stuff. But a lot of people, when they first get it, they'll get that sound and then they'll email me and be like, how come I can't do it? You can. It just takes practice. You got to follow the tutorial. What else we got here? Andrew Kroll says, Jack, could you be on my... I should like proofread these because you never know. Like if I start reading it and I realize, somebody said something that I shouldn't say on the air or something like that. So I catch myself stopping in the middle of some of these comments to read what's coming next so that I don't make a mistake. This is good. Jack, could you be on my podcast? I'm just starting and would love to have you on as one of my first guests. It would mean a lot. I've been watching you forever. Sure, Andrew. My email's jack@jackvale.com. Email me there, and that would be the best way to figure it out. Okay. Ibrahim, which I just made a fool of myself a little while ago by pronouncing it that way, has just responded back to my text. And he said, how to pronounce it in English is Abraham. I should have known that. I could have observed and kind of thought about it for a minute and went, I betcha. Stupid me. Abraham. Okay. Abraham. Cool. That I can pronounce. Because when I was a kid, I know about Abraham. When I was a kid, I grew up in church, and we always used to sing a song about Father Abraham. What's the next line? Anybody else grow up in church? You know the next line of the song? Father Abraham. Anybody? Come on. There's got to be some churchgoers out there, grew up in church. Here we go. And here it comes. I know it. Some of you, come on, say it. Hurry. I'm looking. Nobody? Or maybe there's a delay. Somebody's got to know the next line to that song. That's a big church song. I'm waiting for the right. I'm looking. Had many sons. There he is. 8 cats, 3 dogs, and a family. And he had a lot of sons. Plus he had 8 cats, 3 dogs. Okay. All right. Hi, Ezra. What else? Brenda is here, everybody. Says, hope you and the fam are well. Known Brenda for a long time. Love your fart videos. Was wondering, did you ever really fart for real in an elevator? No, I don't think so. Not in an elevator that I can remember. But I have farted for real a couple of times when I just felt one coming on, and I thought it'd be fun to do it and see if I could get people to, to be convinced that it was actually this. That's the great thing about this, if you want to know the truth. Because you can have it with you at all times, same way you would carry your wallet, your keys, or whatever you would have on a regular basis. You put it in your pocket, and then when you're ready for it, you got to let a real one go. You fart for real, and then you pull this out of your pocket and be like, ha ha, got ya. Huh? No, really, that's what it was. Listen. And then be like, oh my gosh, it really was. But what's that smell? What? No, I don't know. It's really that good. This is the Pooter Pro. This is the new one. It comes with a smell and everything. Let me read some more stuff. Let's read some more stuff. Here we go. Mike. What's up, Mike? Nicole. Do you go back and tell everyone it was a joke? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. That's the best way I can answer that one. I don't know. I try to. If it looks like I'm going to get a response, I definitely try to. Tanya Harmon. I never know if I should say Tanya or Tanya. Tanya, I feel like is usually T-O. This is Tanya, T-A. Murfreesboro has several Walmarts. You know what? I'm going to respond back to some of these people. I know. Tanya. Look, she's the one who actually said had many sons. Isn't that great? Ever thought about, look, she's texting me right now too. Ever thought about doing something with, oh look, I'll show you. I want you guys to see that I'm really texting you. That's why this number is so cool and so important. Check this out. Can you read that? Look, this is terrible. Oh, there you go. Ever thought about doing something with Josh Sussman again? I loved him in the hand washing video. So apparently Tanya is in Murfreesboro. I'm in Franklin, which is only about a half hour away from Murfreesboro. I've been there many times. And Josh Sussman was in a TV show. He's a friend of mine who was in a TV show called Wizards of Waverly Place and Glee, if you remember the TV show Glee. And he was just in, I think, the series finale or something of that Superstore. Is that what it's called? That fake Walmart TV show, the Superstore. What's that show called? Like some big store. Anyway, he was in the final episode of that. Josh Sussman is a good guy. I love working with Josh. He's a really good friend of mine. And in fact, I think I want to bring him on live sometime. I'm going to have to do that. So you guys reach out to Josh Sussman and be like, hey, your friend Jack really wants to have you on the show. And he'll be like, all right, let's do it. I know we will. I know I should totally get my butt to Murphy's. Sorry for the misspelling. I wrote to Tanya there. Okay. What else we got here? Shane Peterson says, have you ever done a video in Kansas City? No, but would love to. Kansas City. I've never even been to Kansas. I'd love to go to Kansas. Keith. What's up, Keith? Oh, yeah. Superstore. Yeah, you're right. Who was he on Glee? Good question. Keith asked that question. Josh was, I don't remember. I think he was a weird cat. He was a weird guy on Glee. I don't know if he was a stalker or there was something. I didn't watch Glee, but while Glee was on TV, it was such a big show. You practically couldn't go anywhere with Josh without people like going straight to him, especially during that period, where he was on. And everybody knew who he was. He was in a lot of episodes and stuff. But anyway, Josh is class act guy. Just so much fun to be with, and be around, and hang out with. Let me see. That's right. Superstore. That is the name. Yes, I just responded to Keith. All right, what else we got? Ricardo. Says, hey, Jack from Destin, Florida. Ricardo says, dude, Ricardo, I love Destin, man. We were in Destin. We stayed in Destin for a little while recently in Florida and loved it. And I was the geek that while my family went to the beach across the street, I had to pretend I was Truman from The Truman Show, because that's where they filmed. For those of you that don't know, that's where they filmed The Truman Show, was in Destin, Florida. And the cool thing is it looks just like it did on the show. I'm not kidding, on the movie. It looks the same. And you can go to Truman's house, and you can go to all these different locations. You could drive around in that circle like he did when he was losing his mind. It is so much fun. Harvey Gouge, I believe, is his last name, said you should put chocolate pudding in your pants while doing a fart prank so it would look like you messed yourself. It would be a hoot. That would be fun. I should do that. Ezra asked, how tall am I? I'm 5'7". I lied for probably 3 decades and said I was 5'8". I thought I was. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I shrunk an inch or what the heck happened, but I'm definitely 5'7". Checked it recently. Nicole. Yes. K-State. Okay. Got it. Franco. Inland Empire. Let us know. I'll be down to help you make some fun. Oh, awesome. I will for sure. Chris Floyd. Hey, have you ever called scammers on the phone? Have you ever encountered, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm sorry. On the calls. I have called scammers. In fact, I've done it quite a bit, and it's my favorite thing to do. I love it, especially the IRS people that want you to pay them this money with like gift cards that they expect you to drive down to the store and buy an iTunes gift card and then call them, scratch the thing off, and give it to them. It's so stupid. Zena or Zena Jones is saying, I love your videos. How do you not laugh when you make the farting videos? So I want to tell you something. When I first started doing this stuff, the Pooter actually came before the YouTube. So I started mass producing this thing. It looked a little different back in the day. But I started making this thing and needed an outlet to be able to get it out there. And the only thing that I knew for sure was that when I went out in public, I had to have this thing with me at all times. It was my wallet, my keys, my Pooter. That's how I looked at it. It was a necessity because I had to go to the post office, I had to go to the grocery store, I had to go wherever, and I could squeeze this thing, and it would always generate laughs from people around me. And I knew right away it took a certain type of like special person, to be able to actually do this, because with a fart machine, the idea is you plant the speaker somewhere, and then you got the clicker and you push a button and the sound comes from way over there. So you don't have to take the blame for the fart. But with this is not push a button and make sure your batteries are there and squeeze it, and this is air that shoots out of a small hole. See? In the similar way that you would blow on your hand or make a sound with your mouth or whatever. Did you hear that? So you have to be willing to take the blame for it. It's almost like there's no other way to do it, because you're there and someone's next to you and they hear the sound and they know it wasn't them and it came from you. So it's almost kind of obvious. So I would always get a laugh, and I was willing to be the butt of the joke. So since I did that, YouTube had been around for a couple of years, and it seemed like a no-brainer to me to just start making these little videos. Like, just set up a camera and start uploading these videos on YouTube back in 2007, I think, and see what happened. So I did. I started uploading these videos, and Pooter sales started to skyrocket, and they started to get more and more and more as my audience grew, my subscriber base, I guess, and all of that stuff. That was back during the days where if you were developing an audience of people who were subscribed to you on YouTube, whenever you would upload a video on YouTube, those people would be notified of your video. And it's not so much like that anymore. The YouTube is a much bigger place, and there are other steps that you have to take if you want to get notified of people's videos. Like for this video, for example, if you want to get notified on a regular basis and not miss any, then you would have to click the bell, that little bell on there, to make sure that, that basically says, not only am I subscribed, but I also want to see the next videos. But then what's subscribed for if you don't? So you got to go through an extra step. You got to jump through an additional hoop. And you got to click the little bell that says, I want to subscribe to notifications. Isn't that interesting? I actually called the newspaper one time, and I said, yeah, I want to subscribe to the paper. And they said, okay. And apparently that meant that the next morning I was just going to start getting the paper like magic. But it was because I subscribed to it. And so I asked the lady, I said, what do you mean I'm going to get the paper tomorrow? What else do I have to do to get the paper? They said, well, you've already done it. You subscribed. And I was like, okay, but so I subscribed to the paper. Okay, so I'm going to get the newspaper. What do I have to do to make sure I get it every day? She said, no, sir, you don't understand. You're going to get it every day because you subscribe to the paper. I said, I know, I understand that I subscribed, but how do I receive the paper every day? Because how it is on YouTube, you got to do this, you got to do that. This thing doesn't really mean what you think it means. And they explained it to me. So help me. Next morning, I got the paper, and I didn't have to do anything. It was an amazing concept to me. I'm being wise. I'm sorry. I'm being a wise guy. All right, let me see. I'm being very facetious at the moment. If you don't know what that word means, it's probably because I'm old. I see your videos without masks. It's nice seeing freedom-loving states. I live in California. It's the worst. Johnny Sins said that. Okay, well, so here's the thing, though. Just so you know, on Facebook, I'm uploading a lot of different content, and I'm sometimes reorganizing videos, re-editing videos, and putting these like videos together that were filmed. A lot of times people don't know it, but a lot of these videos were filmed a long time ago, and I'm uploading them for the first time. I mean, for an additional time. So people don't realize, like, how come you guys aren't, wearing masks? Usually that is because it's an older video from before all of the chaos and whatnot. I'm gonna try really hard not to get into some conversation about. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about this too much on here. They're gonna shut you down and whatnot. Okay, what do we got here? I am going to scroll up in the comments because I want to make sure I didn't. I just realized I'm not really reading a lot of these comments on here, and I just want to make sure that we're good, and I don't have to say. I shouldn't comment to somebody about, super chats and all that stuff. So let me scroll up, make sure I didn't miss anything. I should have been sort of looking at this all along. I don't think so. I think I'm good. Just double checking. Oh, I'm going to read this one. Seattle Judy. Oh, thank you, Judy. You have such a beautiful family. Those kids are so grown up. They really are. My wife and I were just talking about these kids being so grown up. It's unbelievable. Jackson and Jasmine are man, they're the youngest ones that we have at the house. They're 10 and 12. And Jasmine's about to turn 11. Incredible. Yes, yes, yes. When are you coming up with an official movie? Roberto said. So you want to know something? You want to know a secret? Actually, I'm going to tell you first. I'm going to tell you something that's not really a secret, but it's not been announced in a major way yet. I have started. Now get ready for this. You're going to want to listen. I want you to look at the screen and listen to me. I have started. It sounds like a really big thing. Like, no, you haven't. What? But just hear me out. I have started a TV network. And it is in the stages of development right now. And the reason I did this, it's called the Unveiled Network. UN, Vale, all caps, little d. Unveiled. Network. I did that because I wanted to create content that could continue bringing people together. One of the things that I have always prided myself in was doing my best to never stray away from the content that I started making on YouTube back in the in the early 2000s. How do you say that? I don't know how to say that. 2007, I'll just say that. 2007, 2008 is when I started. And I've always loved the fact that, like, people who recognize me, I have no idea what age they are. Because they are little kids and they are the elderly. I mean, and everybody in between. And I've always really enjoyed that because families watch this stuff together. And one of the biggest, most well-known filmmakers, directors, and producers, Academy Award winner. I met him one time, and I'm not going to tell you who he is in this stream. I might have him on sometime. But I met him at a premiere of his own movie one time and discovered that he and his family had been watching my videos for years as a family. Kids, Christmases, Thanksgivings, this kind of thing. And I would get comments like that and hear from people all the time who were thankful that they could watch something with everybody that they all equally thought was funny. Kids sometimes, there'll be kids shows that adults are kind of like, hey, you can watch it without me. I don't really, or something that adults want to watch that's inappropriate for So I wanted to kind of find this, and I found that fart humor seems to be the thing that kind of brings us all together. Am I right? I'm a little bit right, I think. So I've always been a really big fan of that type of stuff. And so I wanted to create content of comedy and positivity. And the reason it's comedy and positivity, and not just comedy, is because there's so much good content out there that might not necessarily be funny, but it's inspirational. It inspires us to want to do something big, do something better, do something to help people, or you're inspired to maybe start a new career or something that just makes you feel. You ever watch a show or a movie and it just makes you feel good? That's what I wanted to start. So I started the Unveiled Network. It's going to launch almost starting tomorrow, I can say this month. It's going to launch next month. It's going to launch sometime in April. And stay tuned. You can follow Unveiled Network on Facebook and Twitter. You can find it. You'll find it. Go look for it. Look up Unveiled Network. Follow me on all that stuff. It's me. And it's going to be great. In fact, do it on Twitter right now. Watch. I'll show you what it looks like. So you can see. Type it in here. Unveiled Network. Matter of fact, watch this, folks. Watch this. I have not tweeted anything from this account, but here it is. Unveiled Network. Okay? See it? Look at that. 13 followers. That's it. 213 people watching this right now. 13 followers. If you guys are logged into Twitter right now, that would be cool. If you followed the Unveiled Network. It's Unveiled Network is how you spell it. Just exactly how you think it is. Boom. And now you know what the logo looks like too. So that should be kind of easy for you. Look, just jumped up from 13 to 16. Nice job. Good job. It's going to launch. So here's the plan. It's going to launch this in April. It's going to be available everywhere. First, it's going to launch as an app. So everything's going to be available on demand. All of my YouTube content is going to be there. All of Uncle John's content is going to be there. Unchap as an original show is going to be there. So all of the stuff that you would expect out of me will be there. In addition to some other really, really cool shows and shorts and pranks and films and documentaries and movies. And I mean, it's going to be really, really cool. So basically, I'm not gonna have anything on the platform that's not gonna make you feel good. There you go. Unveiled Network. A lot of fun. And look at this, 24. Just moved from 13 to 24. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. All right, let me go back to read some of these comments, and then I'll go back to Unveiled Network soon. Kind of looking for some. Pearson Gable. Look at this. Yo, my grandparents were watching your Pooter videos for like 2 hours in Florida this spring break. So kudos, my grandparents. I get this all the time. I love it. Sometimes people send me, if you guys could do me a favor, if you have old people, moms, dads, grandparents, and they're sitting back and they're watching Pooter videos, specifically the Pooter videos, and they're cracking up in their chairs and couches and whatever, just laughing, send me those videos. Take a little video, set up a camera somewhere, and send those to me because I love getting that. I get that stuff all the time, and I absolutely love it. Jacob Cannon, love the vids. You are funny. I will buy the Pooter sometime. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, you know what? I'm getting all these notifications here from for Unveiled. Nice. Look at that. So nice. I got nothing for you to see at Unveiled, by the way. Nothing. I got nothing. You just followed a page. There's nothing there. Not even the first tweet. But when there is, you're going to be the first ones to get it. So we have a bunch of press and PR and stuff like that that's going to happen. And like the night before probably that it launches. And I'm really excited to see see what you guys think about it. You can download the app for free. It's not going to cost anything. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. All right. What else we got? Hey, Randy Travis is sending me messages. Hi, Randy. Lafayette, Jack, we love you here in Lafayette. Tommy says, hey, thanks, man. We're still trying to open the patriotic store we discussed way back. Oh, hey, I remember something about that. Lafayette, Tennessee. I'm in Franklin, man. We should get together. I love these. Oh, I love this comment. This is a text that just came in. You can text me too if you want to. Right here at this number. I'll try to read it. Evan said your videos are a cure for depression. I think I would get in trouble if I actually said that. But so I just read your comment. But I really appreciate that. And I'm involved in a nonprofit that my friend started called Nothing Hidden. Nothing Hidden. You keep getting this, by the way. You hear these little ding, these little messages that these are notifications because you guys are following me on Twitter, by the way. My friends started something to help parents who are dealing with kids who are really struggling with depression and stuff in their homes. And so it's called Nothing Hidden. I think it is an absolute... I knew it was something that I had to be a part of when I heard what they were doing, because I get messages and emails all the time from people who just need to laugh. And I understand. I understand because there's so much power in laughter. Man, I'm telling you. Peter sent me some information to prank somebody. I will do it, Peter. I'm going to start getting back to you guys. If you want to text me, tell me who you want to prank, along with some phone numbers and, little information. I will contact you and we will set it up. Mike Barwick said he is in Sacramento. Remember your videos from Old Town and Roseville Targets and Walmarts? Yes, those are my original stomping grounds, man. Actually, Reading was where I started, and then I moved into Roseville, and then I started shooting an Old Town Sac and stuff. Todd Newton, hey, the host with the... Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. How do we... Email me, Todd Newton, at jack@jackvale.com. I'll do that right now. Let's do it! Exclamation point. There we go. Nice. Adam said, hey, Jack, what's up? Not much, man. I'm just plugging away here, getting ready to go to bed because I got to get up super early in the morning to do this podcast with the Mike O'Meara Show. For those of you who feel like waking up at the crack of dawn, I'm sure they're going to post it somewhere. Amy, hello. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great, Amy. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm so excited about it too. I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about this. My goodness, you guys, wow, you're really following me here on this. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very cool. All right. I just remembered the whole point of this live broadcast was to premiere tomorrow's video today, right now. And I feel bad because, look, 185 people now. And there's a handful of people who dropped off, and they're not going to get to watch it because they probably were sitting there going, Jack, shut up. I'm here for the video. So I'm going to play it for you. Are you ready? Here we go. I think it is called... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Pooter. This is today's Pooter video. I actually shot it today and put it together tonight. So here it is. Quick reaction. This is the delayed reaction. And there we go. That's right. Look at me being creepy behind the Look how sneaky.
Excuse me.
Never gets old to me, man. I should call this one the farting bandit. Look at that thing around my face. The farting bandit. That's it, I think. Ooh, look at me. See me? Look at that. Like the farting ninja, where I'm able to just like wait for their head to be in the right position so I can sneak behind them watching. Eating. Oh, I can go. Oh, come on. A couple steps.
Oh, I did it. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to warn people next time.
Have to warn people next time. Somebody's doing Marco Polo in the store. This guy. Just minding my own business, buddy. Oh, watch this guy. Oh,
how you doing?
Oh, he jumped. she giggles. Half turn, full turn.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
She's smiling. She might have liked it. Oh. that was a hard turn. I wish I could have got her in frame. This one here. She jumped.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Just gonna look at these here. Huh?
She's cracking up.
Did I scare you?
A little bit.
I did?
A little bit.
I snuck up right on you. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit. There it is. That was today. That was actually today. Every single one of those reactions were from today. Look, same. I think I'm still in the same shirt. No, I had an overshirt on. Anyways. Oh, that was fun. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? Let's watch some. Oh, so you just watched. Let's do this. So you just watched that video. I want you to text me if you want to sign up for notifications and also keep in direct contact with me, because I do read them, as you can see here on the show. I do read them, get back to people, text people back as much as I can too. I have full access to be able to see when you're communicating and stuff like that. So I love it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So you just got to see the newest Pooter video, and now you're going to see something so embarrassing. The very first Pooter video ever, 2007. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the first Pooter video I ever uploaded on YouTube. Look at the difference. Oh my gosh. I can't do this. You gotta be kidding me. I became sick of all the fart machines that repeat the same electric generator. Oh my gosh. That's my big spiel. I pat a small handheld, okay, call it the Pooter, and now I use it everywhere I go. Oh my gosh. That took like a half a minute to get. Golly. Oh my gosh, the fade out. The crossfade.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Little smile out of him. And then she smiles. That's it. That's all I got.
How you guys doing?
Whoa, good, man. How you
Oh
doing?
my gosh,
Good,
this
man.
is embarrassing.
Good to see you too, dude.
Yeah.
You never come by, you never write?
Oh,
Busy
come on.
with family and life?
I wrote. You didn't return my letter.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna use that one, man.
Would you check my balance?
Yeah,
for
you
me
got it.
real
Just
quick?
no problem, man.
Whoop. Sorry about that.
Oh, this is bad. It's a good look. That's a good look. The fire department. You heard it. Oh my gosh, look at that hair, you guys. Oh, little bumblebee fart there. He's like, what? Did that guy just, that guy just farted? Look, he's looking. He's looking at my wife, I think. Okay. And there we go. Boom. Soon you'll be able to buy this little handheld piece of heaven at your local retailer. Oh my gosh. I can't do it. What is the matter? These, oh my goodness. That was horrendous. Man, it seems like not that long ago, and yet it was quite a while ago. It was, holy moly, 14. Has it been? Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't believe it. So now you see the difference in quality. Wow. So, yeah, cameras and editing and all of that stuff got better over the years. There's no question about that. What is... Oh, that's farting in the elevator. I'm looking at some other stuff that I could possibly play for you. The contrast between the newest Pooter video and the very first Pooter video from 14... I can't even bring myself to say it. 14 years ago? Wow. Crazy. And then the other thing is, I don't know if you're watching this from your laptop. If you are, you might not know, but if you have headphones on or you're watching it from, like, you got speakers, it only comes out of one speaker. You notice this? Because I didn't know what the heck I was doing apparently back in 2007. So when I first started uploading videos on YouTube, it was just all over the place, man. The editing was horrible. I did the, like, cheesy Star Wars intro where the titles go out like this. Oh my gosh. Anyways, if you have super chatted me tonight, I am sorry. I have done a horrible job reading comments to know whether you did or not. Maybe you didn't, and that's okay. I would hate to know. Look at this. Christopher Head said, I love the one woman long ago. She was having a very hard time and you ended up praying for her. Wow. Well, thank you. Yeah, I did not expect that. It was somebody that I was trying to get a video of, and it seemed like it was going to be a good reaction, and she just ended up opening up and talking about some real serious things in her life, and I knew she was going into surgery soon and whatever, and ended up praying for her right there at Walmart, and it was great. I will never forget that. You never know where God is going to place you to encourage somebody or be a help to somebody's life. That is the truth. I think I'm okay. I don't see any, so I am not good. Okay. Go all the way to the end. Here we go. Now, love your content from Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you. Evelyn said, Jack, do you see me? Yes, Evelyn, I do. Look, I'm looking now at these comments. Texas Gina, yes, I am going to get back to you tomorrow. Oh, and I just look at this. Wasky Wabbit super chatted me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, I believe that's true. I believe that will. Oh, there was. Oh, Brian said there were 2 super chats. Now I got to go back through and I got to find them now. I got to go back through and find them. Brian, you better not be just telling me that so that I'm going to look and look and look and look and look. Oh, wait. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, man. Oh, Evelyn. Okay, she said, do you see me? Okay, now I just found another one. Evelyn. That's funny. I'm looking. Oh, here's one. Freedom Fighter. Hey, buddy, you should get way more. Get way more what? Oh, Amy. Oh, thank you, Amy. How nice of you. From McMinnville. Oh, she put it out. Amy put something out here. It's I'm gonna announce something very soon, and it is. I feel like I say something big is coming, like way too much, and then I give too much information too early. So I want to be careful with this, but there is something that I've been working on for the past 8 months. It's not the TV network. It's not some of these other things that I've been doing. I've been very, very busy. 2020 has been really rough on a lot of people, and I understand that. And I can, believe me, I can appreciate how difficult things have been for a lot of people. But back in July, I began a project that Amy is referring to here. And it all started in McMinnville, Tennessee. It is quite a story, and I have some video and some audio that is going to blow a lot of people's minds. How big of a project this is, and how I think that everything I have ever done has sort of built up to this moment in time, this point in my life. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but it will very, very soon. I'm just waiting for the appropriate time to talk about it. Jamie Darden, thank you for the super chat. Very kind of you. Oh, and Matthew Denny, thank you as well. Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, guys. I could not ask for a better group of people than you. And you, and you, and you, and you. Thank you all very, very much. Let me look at my text messages. You ready? I'm looking. Hold on. I see a bunch of stuff here. Just watched you say farting in the elevator. Oh, nice. Do more of those videos. I should do more elevator videos. Those are really fun because they're so awkward. Wow, so many text messages. Thank you, guys. Chad Black, do you have to break in the Pooter to get the best performance out of it? Yeah, you really do. When you first get the Pooter, it's going to come kind of stiff. And so you just want to kind of squeeze it and soften up the rubber a little bit, and then it's going to be okay. You get it a little bit more comfortable. Isn't that cool? You know what the great thing about this thing is? I'll tell you. It never sounds the same way twice. It never produces the same sound twice. It's always a little bit off, a little bit different from the last one. And so since you never really know the exact sound it's going to make, sometimes you can make the sound and it'll just catch somebody off guard. Have you ever done that? And it's because of the sound that makes them laugh so hard. It's a completely, I really mean it. Like if you do a long one, imagine doing that in a place where someone's right behind you and they're listening to it, and at first they can't believe it, but then it just keeps going and going. It is hilarious. So, did you ever find out if that was really Jodi Arias in your Pooter video? I have no idea if that was really her, but doggone it if it doesn't look like her twin. There's a video on YouTube you can watch called I Farted on Jodi Arias. You know, the gal who is in prison for murder. And anyway, she was up in the area, I believe around the time that I was in Northern California, around Redding. And she, I believe at the time, lived in Wairika and was kind of back and forth a lot. And I'm telling you, I was watching this video and years later, and there was a trial going on and all this stuff, and I was like, I watched the video and I'm like, doggone it, that looks just like her. So I went back to the video and I titled it, I Farted on Jodi Arias. Actually, you know what I think I did? I think I took the clip from the video and uploaded it again. So there's probably 2 videos of it online. It's like the full version where there's a clips of everybody at Walmart that day, and then there's just the I Farted on Jodi Arias video, I think. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's her. Tell me if you think it's her, because I'd love to really get to the bottom of it. Farted. I'm assuming farted Jodi Arias. There's only going to be one option. Oh, yeah. Okay, here it is. So 6 years ago, I uploaded it again on my second channel. It's only a minute long. You guys got to see this picture. Look at this picture. The thumbnail, look at that. The thumbnail is of her on one half, and then actually her in Walmart or somebody in Walmart. Look at that. I can't just bring it up on here, unfortunately, because I don't know how to do that on my system here, but I am pretty sure. Is that her? Look, see if you guys can watch this.
Hey guys, I started getting all these messages from people recently stating that they saw in an old Pooter video.
Watch this.
That I have this thing called a Pooter, it makes fart noises. That's what this represented. It's actually more like this, but little fart toy. Anyway, that they saw me fart on Jodi Arias.
That's right.
Real fart. Again, fake fart, little toy that I have. And
Had to explain all this.
Anyway,
This is why the video's a minute long, to get to the one thing that you want to see.
But it was a fake one.
Tell me what you think.
So it does look a lot like her. Let me know what you think. In the
Guys,
comments. Is it Jodi Arias?
this is...
That's Jodi, right down here. That's the girl I farted on. Jodi? Maybe also Jodi.
I don't know. It's just weird, man. She was apparently... I don't think she was arrested yet at the time of the original video. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I just... I don't know. Conspiracy theories, aren't they great? Oh, did I miss a... hey, I got a super chat from Captain Kurt 83 Anderson. Thank you very much. Is Uncle John okay? He says. Why doesn't he make videos anymore? He is okay. He's married. He lives in Lake Havasu, Arizona. He's very happy. And I think he's going to be a part of an Unchap reboot that we're going to be doing. And then also, I got this new show on Circle, which is a Grand Ole Opry's TV network. And I'm going to bring in Uncle John for something really exciting that I'm doing while I'm working on that stuff. So anyway, yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Thank you guys so much for being there with me and for me and supporting me and all of that stuff. It means so much to me. I have to go to bed because I got to get up early. And I want you to know, even though we're not going to be live in a minute, I'm going to still be going through these text messages before I go to bed. And I'm going to start reading them. And I'm going to respond to as many as I can. And then I'm going to keep doing it tomorrow. So thank you all very, very much. I love you. God bless you. And I will most likely see you tomorrow. Good night.